I think if I had to go gangster or trans, I feel like the gangster look sort of looks cooler on a skateboard. What is going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Old School Review, the series where I review skate videos from my past that I enjoyed and maybe you guys will enjoy also. Way back in the day, years ago, there was this series called Digital, and they came out in episode numbers like 1, 2, 3, Digital 1, Digital 5, Digital 10, etc. And in my opinion, it was sort of like the cooler version of 411 VM, if you guys can remember way back then. Today, we are reviewing two video parts from Digital number 10, I believe, Evan Hernandez and Ryan Gallant. So let's get started with Ryan Gallant. Play! Hopefully I'm saying his last name right. Now, in my opinion, this guy has probably the greatest hard flip ever done in skateboarding. Not the one greatest, but over his career, he's done some really cool hard flips. And a lot of people would argue Chris Jocelyn has a better hard flip, or maybe Brian Herman. But no, my vote goes for this guy right here, and hopefully we'll see a couple of those. I've been ignoring the whole part. Front blunt push once. Front crook 180. Also good steez here. You can definitely see the clothing style was different back then. He's got a cool squat too for a lot of these tricks. Sort of reminds me of like Ryan Sheckler's squat, except this guy's much better at ledges and does a whole lot of shit. Kickflip front nose. He also has a lot of really nice kickflip front noses over his career. If I had to guess what year this video came out, I would say maybe 2005. I'm just guessing that. I really have no idea, but I remember watching this breathe idiot over and over. That was not the right hard flip. That was PJ Ladd, I think. Heel flip over the gap, kickflip 5-0. Look at the steez. Now I was saying the clothing style changed because back then everyone was trying to be gangster, but nowadays everyone's trying to be transsexual, I think, with their weird extra short pants. So I think if I had to go gangster or trans, I feel like the gangster look sort of looks cooler on a skateboard. Nothing against you trans guys who do no complies, but in my opinion, this style of skateboarding just looks better. Front crook down the rail. He does a lot of different things. Got some manuals, got some rails. Perfect hard flip right there. May have landed a little bit on the front of the board, but hopefully we'll get another hard flip out of this guy somewhere in this part. Also pretty good at varial heels. Again, you can see front foot a little bit far on the nose, but that's okay. That's not that big of a deal. I think this is his banger, and I feel like I missed probably the best tricks in the part. But still, in my opinion, for back in the day, this part has everything you would want in a skate video, right? Style, stairs, rails, manuals, and even some personality shit that I ended up cutting out of the beginning of the video. Let me know in a comment if you guys remember any of the old digital videos and if there was one part in any episode that really stuck out to you. I remember there was one really good Greg Lutzka part, and I don't have any idea which episode that would be in, but maybe one day we'll go through the volumes of videos I have and figure out what that was. Anyways, let's move on to the next part. Evan Hernandez, play. Now, Evan was really popular from the Baker videos, but he was always kind of like the little kid. And I remember when this part came out, it was sort of like him turning into an adult. And I don't know how old he is here, but you know there's really like this strong difference between 4'8" skateboarder, and then you get that growth spurt and you're like 5'6", and then everyone looks at your skating like you're an adult now. For example, JP Garcia. He used to be a fucking little bean just skating around, and now I look at him, I'm like, okay, this guy's really, his style's coming together. And I feel like this was gonna be Evan's breakout part. But after this happened, there's Terry Kennedy right there, I didn't see much from him. And when you got a frontside flip like that, it's weird. I was really expecting him to really go the whole way, and if anyone knows what may have happened, I'd like to hear about it. Maybe he came out with more parts that I never saw, but style's here, right? He's got these lines, he's got the rails, he's got the stairs, he's got the steez, you know? And I don't really know what happened. He's got this guy, the hype man. Hell yeah, TK in the building. Fake shooting the cameraman, just pretending. Why is that a thing in skate videos and rap videos? You gotta pretend you're shooting the person filming you. Nice nollie heel. Not very many people have skated Hollywood like this. He comes up for a lip slide, jumps on, bam. And he also Smith grinds it, which back in the day, even though these are sort of basic tricks for today, that's a big fucking rail regardless. That's this weird looking kickflip. I like it. Front feeble down the rail. This video part was a little bit cheesy though, because at the beginning, it was like a chick asked him, oh, there's P-Rod. P-Rod, god damn it. A chick asked him for his autograph, and he's like, you got a boyfriend? Let me get your number. And I think maybe back then people thought it was cool, but I just watched it earlier today, and I was like, kind of lame. Kind of a lame way to start your video part. Kind of douchey, right? Perfect nollie flip. Looking good, styles there. Looking like a real adult here. Huge front board. I think this might actually be his banger, which I remember as a kid, I always thought that was a lame banger. Because, oh wait, maybe it's not. Huge frontside flip. He has a pretty interesting frontside flip because he doesn't land going backwards, right? He lands already ready to be switched. And then backs in with the spinners. If you guys don't know, one of the most embarrassing things about hip-hop culture in the early 2000s was the goddamn spinning rims. And it looks like Evan Williams was a victim of that terrible part of American history, but still a really good video part. And the video had a pretty cool song that I feel like felt his style transition. But I do wonder what happened to that guy. If you guys have any theories, or if you guys heard anything through the grapevine of what happened to Evan Hernandez, let me know in a comment below, unless it's some shit-talking bullshit. We've been having a lot of trolls on this channel lately, and I'm about to start to implement this maybe zero or very little tolerance program, and I've never done that in the past, but lately I just feel like I don't have the time, and the more time I have to spend reading dumbass shit, it's just time not spent improving the channel. That being said, I feel like erasing a lot of these trolls will only improve this channel because I'll have time for more intelligent comments and comical comments and comments that make me go, ah, interesting, from you guys. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Let me know your thoughts on the digital series if you guys remember it. And if you guys are maybe a little bit younger, let me know what you guys thought of skateboarding back then. Maybe a little less technical, maybe a little less get ready to kill yourself off some 1,000 skateboard rail gap with spikes and fire on it. And also back then, everyone didn't do tricks naked, which is this weird trend now. Every time I see a skate video trailer, there's at least one part where it's some dude skateboarding naked. So maybe you guys can explain that to me in the comment below also. Anyways, you guys have a great day. We upload 5, maybe 4 skate videos on this channel every single week. So subscribe if you're not already. And Kuna Matata, bitches.